Welcome, my friends. We made it. Congratulations, 2026. Welcome to the very first Monday of 2026. It's a pleasure to be speaking to you once again about the hot topic. And today I'm going in for the kill to put away all foolishness and all fear mongering so that we can focus on what is the fact, right? We're talking about what is the truth, what is the fact. First and foremost, do you really think that everyone who goes into Suno has a number one hit or even top 1,000 hit? I beg to differ. No, they don't. So the record labels aren't looking for people's crummy little output from Suno. I know it sounds good to the average person, but let me tell you the honest truth. There's a lot of nonsense that's generated from Suno. And when I say nonsense, it's subpar. It's not good enough. The lyrics are generated by a computer. The melody is generated by a computer. And you might get some diamonds in the rough, but don't go away thinking that everyone is creating bangers in Suno. The record labels can generate their own crummy music. They're not after your stuff. Look, Suno's terms of service is not equal to automatic label ownership. Suno's terms do not assign Warner, UMG, or Sony ownership of your songs by default. In fact, just understand that what Suno's TOS says is paid users retain rights to the outputs they generate. It says nothing about copyright. If you wrote a song and you wrote a melody to it, you own the copyright. Now, when we talk about ownership, we're talking about the output. Okay? Free users have limited commercial rights, but paid users, they can use it commercially. Suno may use outputs for model improvement, and promotion, but not royalty siphoning. How much do you think a typical Suno output generates? I want to wager 0.0001 cent, not even dollars, cents, because ain't nobody listening to a lot of what is generated from Suno. Let's just get that straight, okay? There is no clause that says Warner automatically gets a cut. Streaming platforms must divert royalties to labels. Detection of Suno equals ownership transfer. Detection is not equal to rights. Style is not equal to copyright. Wake up, my friends. Smell the coffee. A lot of this stuff is fear mongering and it's foolishness. It just makes me laugh. Do you not know that people can create AI tools that can generate as many songs as possible from Suno? That's not what the record labels are looking to do. That's not their business model. Okay. AI detection does not create royalty claims. Even if AI detectors identify a track as Suno, that does not create a legal royalty obligation. That does not override composition or master ownership. That does not override the fact that you entered in input that is your original composition. And it does not trigger payment to a label. It surprises me how many people think Warner's after my money. If Warner was after your money, you'd probably be rolling in it right now because you'd be writing bangers with your intellect, not with AI. People using AI to do all the songwriting, all the melody, all the words, and that's not how it's done. Bring something to the table. Royalties flow based on who owns the composition, who owns the master recording, and who distributed the track. Now, when we talk about owning the master recording, a lot of you feel that because the language is written in such a way that you have rights versus you own the output, that it means Suno is doing some underhanded business or Warner is looking to take your money. Get with the program, my friends. Streaming platforms do not pay royalties because a detector flagged a tool. They pay based on rights metadata. It's actually comedic to me just reading some of the far out ideas. And someone says, well, Warner will have a cut later. For Warner to have a cut later, there's a lot of stuff that's going to change. And Suno is not dumb. They don't want to put themselves and their partners out of business. That's a crazy thought. For this fear scenario to become real, one of these has got to happen. Suno's TOS would need to materially change, creators would need to accept new licensing terms, labels would need explicit ownership or licensing rights, and streaming platforms would need new laws or contracts. None of that exists today. You can keep deceiving yourself that, oh, it's smuggled in to the fine print and they're going to come for my precious little song. Well, good luck to you. I'm going to keep creating in Suno. I'm going to keep having a ball. I'm going to keep having a blast. And you can stay on the sidelines doing nothing, which is what a lot of you are going to do anyway. Some of you don't even want to roll with AI. And I'm not criticizing you. I'm just saying, stop spreading fear. Fear mongering, it's just unbecoming. Don't do it, right? So could future licensing models appear? Yes, they could, right? Could opt-in revenue sharing happen? Absolutely. It's possible, but nothing in the current TOS authorizes forced royalty extraction. The moment that happens, it's the beginning of the end. Lawsuits is not equal to automatic creator loss. Yes, label suits Suno and Udio. Yes, lawsuits are often leveraged. Yes, labels aim to license and monetize, but lawsuits historically lead to licensing frameworks, revenue splits at the platform level, clearer terms, not silent confiscation of creator income. It's so weird just thinking about what people are touting around. Spotify didn't result in artists losing ownership. It resulted in bad economies, not loss of rights. And we're talking about different problems here. The real dividing line in Suno's TOS is not AI detection, it's how you use the tool. I'm going to say it for one last time for today. Maybe I'll say it again tomorrow. But creators who are in a stronger legal position write their own lyrics, shape melodies intentionally, and they use Suno as an arranger or producer. They pay for commercial tiers and are not looking for freebies. They keep records of authorship. People who prompt, make me a hit song about heartbreak. Well, that's where ambiguity lives. That's where the problems lie. Let me give you the hard truth without fear or fluff involved. Record labels are not good guys, okay? But they are also not magicians. They cannot magically retroactively seize ownership or bypass contracts or override copyright law via detection tools. I don't know who started this nonsense, but record labels operate through contracts, licenses, and courts of law. The moment this happens, the moment any such craziness happens, you'd see people jumping off board, and Suno aren't crazy. They know that's not the way to do business. My goodness, I don't know where these ideas come from. AI does not give free music, right? It gives new negotiations. And negotiations will still depend on who owns what, who agreed to what, and who documented what. So the bottom line, my friends, Suno's current TOS does not support the fair narrative that every song that's done in Suno will be taxed by Warner forever. Give me a break. You haven't even read what's coming up with UMG and Sony. You're already shaking in your shoes. A lot of people have zero business savvy, zero ideas about how contracts work. And it's sad because there are a lot of videos capitalizing that on fear mongering. Don't you understand? They just want your clicks. You see all sorts of titles just trying to get you to click. It's clickbait. And you click on it and you're helping these dumb channels that are just trying to fearmonger everyone. See, the real defense is not panic, it's intentional creation, ownership, clarity, and informed use. That's how creators stay ahead of AI or not. You choose. Do you want to be ahead of the curve, or do you want to be a dumb schmuck shivering in your shoes and refusing to explore your creativity because there's some dumb video on YouTube saying Warner's gonna get their pound of flesh? Give me a break, my friends. Happy New Year, happy 2026. It's the first Monday, so get your mindset right. Stop looking over your shoulder thinking everything that says record label is after your precious little song. No, they're not. And even a lot of folks on Suno, I want to say 98% of those on Suno will never write a number one, never write a top 100, never write a top 1,000, even if they had all the Sunos and Udios in the world. Let's make that very clear. It's a year of excitement, a year of discovery. It's a year of a lot. This is a deciding year for the marching forward of technology and music in artificial intelligence. There's a lot we have to look forward to. But most importantly, I look forward to you fulfilling your dreams, having a blast, being as creative as can be, having no limits for your creativity, no limits for your fearlessness in creating. That's what I'm hoping for you. I hope you're able to discover new things, acquire new knowledge, go to greater heights, and touch more people with your musical intent and your message of hope, your message of whatever your message is. So, once again, congratulations. Thank you for being a subscriber, being a member. I really appreciate it. We'll continue to see each other in the journey that follows.